Mail-in ballots started going out on Monday for the upcoming June primary election. And this year, county clerks had to create multiple versions depending on a voter's party affiliation. That's because a federal judge recently eliminated use of the so-called party line ballot structure, but only for the Democratic primary. Senior correspondent Joanna Gagas checked in with several county clerks as they prepare for the historic changes and got a look at the state's first ever office block ballots.
It's been hectic.
County clerks have had to scramble these last few weeks to get their ballots to match the federal court decision that abolished the county line, the ballot design that puts all the candidates endorsed by county leadership in one row. The court order came just days before the ballots were to be printed.
It was a scramble. We didn't know if our machine company would be able to do it, and they didn't know if they could do it.
What is frustrating to clerks is the fact that people don't understand how a ballot's put together. And the judge kind of inferred you just move the names around. And that's not how it works.
Our machine company services about 10 or 11 counties in New Jersey. They have a program for their machine, and it is set up to do columns, not office blocks. So they could not reprogram it. They had to work within the parameters of what they had. Now, for the actual voting machine, that's not a problem. But for the vote by mail, it's an issue because those are scanned. And that scanner has a template and also parameters and boundaries of what it can do.
Joanne Rajapi is the county clerk in Union, where she had to proof 47 different ballots for the upcoming primary because of all the different congressional, county, and municipal races in Union. But in the 19 counties that use the county line, the ballot changes only apply to Democratic candidates.
We now have two different ballot styles because the county line decision in federal court was limited to the Democratic primary. And the elections in June are two separate elections. So dealing with two different ballot styles, depending upon what county you're in, has been very challenging.
Mail-in ballots started going out on Monday, and they've already shipped to military members overseas. So even though he passed on Wednesday, Congressman Donald Payne Jr. will appear on this ballot.
He'll get votes, that's for sure.
Educating the public on these changes is the next big hurdle for county clerks, who are launching education campaigns in a number of ways.
For the mail-in ballot voters, they're going to have something right in the ballot packet to notify them that there is a change. For voters who are going to the polls, we will conduct a separate type of educational process. We'll be working to do social media education. We will be trying to send out mailers to voters.
We're urging them to look, when the sample ballots are up on my website, to familiarize themselves with that. We're also doing an educational video early next week, and that will be available on the website, and it'll be available to various Democratic clubs, as well as Republican clubs if they want to see it.
Can you confidently say that all 47 of those ballots will be accurate, will be scanned correctly?
Oh, absolutely. I've been involved in national elections, and the percentage of fraud, despite what you hear, is less than 1%. My people proof the ballot not once, but several times. We proof it in English, and we proof it in Spanish.
Now it's up to you to proof your ballot to make sure you know how to vote on June 4th. In Union, I'm Joanna Gagas, NJ Spotlight News.